angels, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. What in the world? How are we already 6 months into this year? Honestly, I am flabbergasted by that information, and when I saw it on TikTok, it really clicked in my brain that OMG, I don't think I've even accomplished half of my goals that I've set for myself, which is totally fine, because I feel like at the beginning of the year, we go super duper hard and we're like, I am going to make all of this happen in 2025, but we can get a little lost in the mix of life as we go on through the year. So today we're definitely gonna reevaluate those, but I just got back from a lake trip a few days ago and I just feel cluttered. My mind is cluttered. I feel like my life is not on track. I haven't been working out. I haven't been drinking much water. So thank God it's July because I need a mid-year reset. I need to get on track. I feel like I have not been disciplining myself enough. And I'm also going through something personal that makes this the perfect opportunity to kind of reset myself, really think more about myself and what I want in life. So I'm really excited to just get everything together today. You know what I mean? First, we're starting with laundry because I took this big bag of clothes with me to the lake and I only stayed 2 nights. But once I put everything into a bag, it all ends up getting washed because I don't know what's dirty and what's clean. And then also my hamper is completely full. So let's start with a load of laundry and then we're gonna pick up my room. My room is actually not super dirty for once, so that definitely won't take long. Let's just get freaking going, okay? I'm so excited. Now I'm going to pick up my room. It's not going to take long at all. I literally just have like things that I need to put away. But starting with this vanity because this is a complete and utter mess. And I don't know why I don't just put things back where they're supposed to go. I say this in every single video, but maybe one day I'll learn. It's honestly crazy how a clean room can make somebody so happy, but I'm trying to figure out where I put my 2025 goals. I don't remember if I put it in my journal or my planner. I don't know. I'm gonna check my journal first. Not in there. They've got to be in my planner then. So I don't think I wrote them in my computer. Where's my planner? Okay, let's check in here. Oh, wow. In December, my goal was to hit 1,000 subs. I hit 46,000 the other day. That is absolutely insane. It's been only 6 months. Holy cow. I like to sit here and be like, I wish I was growing faster, but then I see that and that's actually so insane to me. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Okay, but I didn't write any in January. What the heck? Oh, I got sick at the end of December. Did I even set goals? I had to have, right? I mean, we have my vision board back there. I've done some of that, definitely not all of it. Where did I put my 2025 goals? Okay, well, I found another sub goal that I had in January. 20k subs. Hey, I mean, we've doubled in 5 months. What was I at that point? Maybe 10k? But I know for sure that I've hit some goals that I had. I wanted to do a lot more traveling or just like doing things in general. Maybe not even necessarily travel, but just like getting out of the house more. And I've definitely done that. I've gotten very outside of my comfort zone the first 6 months of this year. And a lot of my anxiety has went away, like most of it for the most part. Obviously, I have like anxiety sometimes times, but it doesn't really affect my life anymore, which is so fantastic. Let's see, let's go off of my vision board. I've been very consistent with content as well for the past 6 months, which is very good. I wanted to stay consistent with YouTube, especially so that way I could grow on YouTube. And clearly from the goals that I had in my planner, I've definitely grown. I wanted to take more care of my skin, which I've been doing the past 6 months. I wanted to go to the beach. That will not be happening this summer, unfortunately. It could, however, my family's going on their beach vacation, and then I am going to Oklahoma right after, and so I thought maybe I should not go just to reduce some stress on myself. I've done a little bit of baking this year, definitely not as much as I want to, but that is happening because I've actually been thinking about baking a lot recently. I've been meaning to go to the store to get the ingredients, but I just haven't done it yet. I did ballet for, was it 2.5 months, and I start again in August. So that was on my vision board and that has happened. I've been paddleboarding, I've been to the lake. I haven't done any running and I don't think I will, to be honest. I was like, you know what, maybe I should start running. And then I thought about it and I was like, maybe I shouldn't start running. I don't know why, but running is just like so hard for me. I did start reading my Bible again the other night because I bought a Bible study book that is really, really going to help me, and it has been helping me a lot just because I am someone who reads the Bible and is very, very confused by what's going on. So I needed a little extra help, which is always okay. And I know that that was on one of my 2025 goals, was to get closer to the Lord, and I am really, really trying to make that happen. What else? I did not get all A's this past semester because one of my teachers wanted to fail me, so that was great. I have to retake that class next semester. Anyways, okay, not sure where my 2025 goals went, but I mean, that was just a little glimpse of probably some of the goals that I had going off of my vision board. Oh, I know that one of my 2025 goals is to hit 100,000 subscribers, and I'm almost halfway there. So I need to be halfway there by like yesterday because then I would be on track to hit it within a year, but it's okay. Not everything goes to plan. Okay, now we are going to set some new goals, and these ones are definitely going to be more realistic. And I don't even necessarily like saying realistic because anything could happen at any given moment to somebody and completely change your life. Anyways, we're just gonna set some new goals for the rest of the year, and then when January comes around again, we will touch on those. But for now, let's just focus on the next 6 months because I can't even think about the next 12. That's absolutely insane to me. Let's go over some of the goals I have. So the first one is to hit 100,000 subscribers. That has been one of my goals since before I even started YouTube, so that one's kind of obvious. The next one is getting into baking. Again, I have baking on my vision board because I really, really wanted to like actually learn how to bake and do it well. The next one is start working out. I actually used to go to the gym 24/7 every day of my life, which isn't healthy for you, but I want to have a good relationship with working out, not necessarily going to the gym. I can work out at home, but just getting into working out more because my body needs more movement. I spend a lot of time sitting on my computer editing, so more movement basically. Next one is getting all A's this semester, and I'm hoping and praying that I don't have a professor that hates me, so that way I can do that. The next one is to save $5,000. I need to be better at saving money. I honestly used to be really good at it, and then I don't know what happened. I suck at saving money, so we need to get into that. And it's really important that when you're setting especially money goals, that you're setting them specifically, because if I were to just say save money, that's not giving me a goal to actually reach, whereas saving $5,000, that gives me a goal, that gives me an idea of where I want to be at the end of the year. I would like it to be more than that, but I don't want to set it too high and then I feel overwhelmed. The next one is getting accepted into UTA. That is a college here in Texas, and I actually got accepted this past summer, but then realized that they were not offering any online classes, so I would have had to drive up there every day, and it's an hour away from me. So I'm hoping that by next school year, not this next semester, but the next school year, I will get accepted to go there, and I can do some online and some in person. The next one is to have a consistent morning and night routine. I have a consistent morning and night routine, but it's not a good morning and night routine. It's not necessarily healthy. It is just there. I do the same thing every morning, which is good, but it's not the healthiest way of doing things, if that makes sense. I want to make a video of kind of curating the perfect morning and night routine. Let me know if you'd be interested than that. The next one is to post more on TikTok. I do a lot of TikTok Shop. That's where my content creation career started, was on TikTok Shop, but I want to post more just me being me, kind of what I post here on YouTube. Just random videos, honestly. Gotta do that because TikTok is a great place to grow. The next one, I want to learn more about myself. I am in a phase of life where I was given the opportunity to work more on myself and figure out who I really am as a person, being alone. So I just want to learn more about me. Who really is Emily? You know what I mean? We're now gonna go to the store. I wanna grab some flowers for my room because the ones that I have been in there for a very, very long time and they're dead. So we're gonna grab some new flowers. I'm gonna grab some chips that I ran out of and whatever else I need. And a candle because I want a new candle to light just to create some ambiance, you know? I got these really pretty flowers. I've already cut them down. I don't know what these like pink ones are, but they're so freaking pretty. I always get these white ones every single time I go, or I get them in another color. These ones I've never seen before, so I picked those up because I thought they were really cute. But I love having fresh flowers in my room. It makes me so happy. My last load of laundry is in the dryer, so now I'm gonna strip my bedding and put that in the washer as well, which might take a while. It's already 3 o'clock, but I'm gonna try to stay on top of it so that way I can make my bed before I go to bed tonight. I can't even remember the last time I picked up my phone today, but I've been editing one of my videos all day long in between filming. But now I'm gonna go shower, and then after the shower we're gonna light a candle, and then we are gonna make a new Pinterest board. And we are just going to, what is the word? I keep like thinking about it, but it's not the correct word. Building a new life for myself basically is what we're gonna do on Pinterest. But first we need to shower because I feel disgusting. It's officially time to set the ambiance and begin the coziness of this night. I do need to put clothes away, which is okay. I don't mind, but I'm gonna light my candle and we are gonna do some skincare. I'm gonna dry my hair off camera just because y'all have seen it so many times. And then we are gonna get into our Pinterest time together. Okay, my hair is dry, but I want to do some heatless curlers because I want my hair to be beautiful and gorgeous in the morning. Not that it isn't already. I just found my heatless curlers today, so I'm really excited to do this because I've been wanting to do this, but I lost them. But they were like shoved behind the drawer that they were in because they fell when I pushed it closed. I don't know. Anyways, I'm excited about this. Okay, we're gonna take a spot here, and then everything else is gonna go back in a ponytail for the time being. Okay, I just got it warm again a little bit. Honestly, these take so much practice and I don't even have the hang of it yet myself. There's really just like a chance every single time that I could be using this as a time to make myself upset. Sometimes they work out great and then sometimes they don't work at all. This time is one of those times where it's working fantastically. Thankfully, thank you, Lord. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. Gotta get like perfectly right in the center of these two because if I don't, one of them is gonna be very much thinner than the other. And then you unclip it and you roll it up this way. Okay, one more. Oh god, this one's very loose, actually. This one in the back, and I know that it's just gonna get looser when I go to bed, so I'm really gonna tighten it because this very back one gets loose every single time and comes undone. There we go. Oh my gosh, I did it. I get so happy every time I do it because it is so hard every single time. Sometimes it's a complete fail and I give up because I get mad. Anyways, now let's freaking Pinterest scroll it up because I've been waiting for this for too long. Okay, I've got my iPad and my Apple Pencil and I'm ready to freaking rock and roll here. I've actually already started creating this Pinterest board. And basically it's just got like yoga stuff, school stuff, beauty stuff, workout, a little bit of workout stuff. Let's look at some workout aesthetic photos because like I said, I want to get into working out a lot more. Oh my god, I want these shoes so bad. These shoes are adorable to me. I'm saving that. This is cute. Let's look up some healthy food options here. Let's look at lunch specifically. Ooh, what is this? This looks freaking delicious. Because that's where I have trouble. Like normally for lunch, I will just sit and eat a sandwich, which isn't like the most unhealthy thing in the world, but like it's not the most healthy, if that makes sense. Let's just go down my homepage. If I'm honest right now. Let's see, oh my god, those cherry chrome nails are cute. Oh, I love this. This is like some organization inspiration. Okay, love this too. A Sprouts has been built very close to me, so I need to go ASAP because I just feel like I need to go. You know what I mean? There's another like school inspiration. Ooh, the Bible one. I'm gonna read my Bible right after this. Ooh, there's another one. That's really helpful as well because I have trouble like annotating my Bible, if that makes sense, or like taking notes or just writing down what I think. What is this? So kind of getting to see what that looks like is very helpful. But I think I'm gonna end this one here. Hopefully this video inspired you to also have a mid-year reset because I know that I definitely needed one, so I'm sure that some of you guys did too. But I am gonna love ya and leave ya, and I'm gonna see you next time, okay? Bye.